They say the friends pulled up next to him, shot him in the head, killed him.
So look, Frank got killed first, then Lil Bobby?
Yeah, Frank got killed first.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Lil Bobby, but what allegedly what the story went like, they wanted to know where this money come from and who spent that money. Not only did they want Frank for bringing the money to them, they want to know who gave it to Frank. They was going all the way down the line with this shit. They wanted to wipe out everybody affiliated with that money. So, you know, after Bobby got killed, next thing I know, Walt at the store, and Walt gets shot in the back about 20-some times coming out the store. They said Stacy did that, allegedly. I think he confessed to it.
He confessed to that one, too. Y'all can look that one up. Walter Daniels. What is Walter Daniels?
Yeah.
Or Walter Johnny. Is it Walter Daniels or Walter Johnny?
They called him Walter Johnny. I don't know what Walt's last name is.
Right. Walt was cool, though. R.I.P. to Walter Daniels, man. He was Walt, Lil Bobby, all these boys was all right. Shoot, Stacy and them was all right, too. We ain't have no problem with nothing. But we just telling the story, allegedly, how it's reported in the hood and what Stacy had to say about it herself. Go ahead, B.
So when they're looking for Bobby or whoever else had something to do with that money, the thing with Walt is, I think they saying the money came from that way. They said they all was touching that money. Now Mike didn't have to at this time. Mike was good. I know he was good. Mike already had a plug in the whole nine, but I couldn't tell you if he's touching that money or not. I know that whole crew, people usually put their whole name in it. You know what I'm saying? That whole crew, they put their name in. Ever since we was little, when the niggas get in a fight, it was Walt and them, or Mike and them, or whatever. You know, they always say shit like that. It was all the niggas together. You know, even Lil Tone, they'll put his name in it, Skinny Tight. All the niggas, they was crew. They hung out. You know, it don't mean that when one of them do some shit, they always in it, but you know how the streets work.
Right.
They say them niggas. And they, so they wanted to kill them all. I know when we used to go to the climax way back, I know they got into it with the friends in the climax. So they always had bad blood with Reg and all them.
Because then Rock and Reg and Walt have an incident at Foot Locker in Eastland? Allegedly.
You mean when they shot Walt in the stomach?
Right.
Yeah, he shot him in the stomach in the mall. Reg shot him.
And then allegedly he beat that. You feel me? When he went to court. And they said,
go ahead. He did because he gave Walt that money. They gave Walt money. Like, I think $25,000 or something to drop it. Walt dropped it.
Oh, okay. See, I ain't know that. See, I heard on his way out the courtroom, Reg asked Walt how the nines feel. You feel me?
I mean, yeah, they was something else, man, with all that shit. And at the time, Ed and Rick was good. Rick Carter. So maybe they talked and they should ease them boys back because Walt stayed with me. People didn't know that. Walt lived with me on Lyndhurst after he got shot in the stomach because they blew up Walt Mama house, Dana house. You know, they was at them boys.
Who did allegedly? Who did allegedly?
I mean, allegedly, yeah,
No, I'm saying who did it? Who supposed to blew up his house? Allegedly.
The friends.
Oh, the friends.
Yeah, so they was on their ass, man. So Walt moved with me, but see, one day the reason why Walt moved with me, one day Walt came over my mother's house, Walt and Mike, and then Rick was pulling up. Rick Carter, he was pulling up when we was about to hang, and at that time we would go to Belle Isle and all that shit, put on all the fucking jewelry and drop the top, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we was hanging, and they pulled up while Mike and them was there when Rick pulled up, and then Mike and Walt wanted to go back in my mother's room and hide back there.
Get out of here.
Yeah. And I told him, no, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't go hide in that motherfucker's room and Rick come walking in here. I ain't gonna play him like that. We gonna talk. So they say, all right. So when Rick came in, I said, bro, these guys, Mike and Walt right here, man, they need to holler at you.
Right.
And so he say, oh, what's going on? So we sat at the table and shit, man. And Rick was tight, man. Rick, Maserati, he was tight. He was approachable, intelligent dude, man. So when he talked to them, he asked them what's going on. So they was telling, telling him about, the incident with him and Reg and all this. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that he ain't want no smoke with them niggas. How can they sit down and squash this shit? So Rick said, I got it. So Rick told me to just take him over my way because they knew where his people stayed and all of this.
Right.
And so anyway, I let him stay with me. So a few of our friends, they were shocked. They said, damn, man, you did that for what? And I ain't want to see him get,
right.
Get tore. So I let him, stay with me. And we was good anyway. Only rivalry we really had was a lot of chicks that we both fucked with. Me and Walt, some kind of way. We kept running into the same chicks. We was fucking with the same girls. Y'all had and shit like that.
Y'all had that same type, huh?
Yeah, so I let him move over. And I didn't want to see him. When I heard he got shot, I went down there and because we had just went to the Pistons game. There was about maybe 25 of us. My